Britain's powerful financial services sector had nothing to fear from a no-deal Brexit, unearthed reports claim. Earlier this month, Britain's largest banks were told to step up their plans for a no-deal Brexit amid fears the UK could crash out of the EU without a deal at the end of the transition period. According to The Telegraph, Bank of England Governor Andrew Bailey told bank bosses on a private call that they must be ready for the UK and EU to not reach a trade agreement. The finance sector, which contributed a record £75.5 billion in taxes last year, has been a key battleground since the Brexit vote, and bank chiefs have grown increasingly concerned that their access to the bloc could be cut off without a deal in place. City sources said earlier this year that London's status as a global financial hub was a bargaining chip for the UK in trade negotiations because it meant the EU will want to maintain access to the city. Brussels has already rejected calls for an improved system of regulatory recognition to replace the equivalence model on offer. There are fears in the city that equivalence will make Britain a rule taker. A Bank of England spokesman said the possibility that negotiations between the UK and EU over a future trading relationship might not conclude in a deal is one of a number of outcomes that UK banks need to prepare for. As the clock ticks down and fears grow, a report from 2017 has resurfaced, in which leading UK and EU financial regulatory lawyer Barney Reynolds revealed why leaving without a withdrawal agreement in place would have been better for the City of London. The report was a blow to Remainers who, for months, had been claiming that Brexit would have deprived the Treasury of billions of pounds in revenue as the financial services sector fled to Brussels and Frankfurt. Instead, the paper by the Politeia think tank revealed that London was secure and could have prospered further outside EU control. The analysis by Mr. Reynolds showed how French President Emmanuel Macron had already failed in his attempts to attract thousands of jobs in financial services from London to Paris. Mr. Reynolds wrote, "Britain remains one of the most stable, predictable and transparent places where the financial sector can do business and trade globally and with the EU. That will not change after Brexit. A no-deal outcome is not to be feared. It is likely in the long term to have benefits which could even be as good as mutual recognition."